looking to shoot back and take it back at his first Open World Championships at 20 years old. Great Britain, Nonso Chinye, a phenomenon in the sport, 400 kilos for the world title.
So I do bioengineering at Loughborough. I'm in my second year. It's been an experience. Balancing it with everything has been not too bad. I think the main thing to do is just have good time management. The actual course is quite interesting. I've got my final year next year, which is where you kind of specialize in what you want. So I'm looking to do like sports engineering, like additive materials type of thing. I started out my whole fitness journey in lockdown. I actually started with running, just to kind of stay fit, stay healthy. My sister kind of told me, let's just go on runs. And then when everything opened back up, I got back into gyms, messing around with friends, PBing. We used to mess around with calisthenic stuff as well. Me and Josh loved deadlifting, benching, squatting. At the same time, I was playing academy rugby. Lifting was kind of picking up, and one of the rugby coaches was like, you should consider doing a competition because you're kind of pulling some crazy weight. I pulled 300 at 16. So I just signed up for a powerlifting competition. And I actually ended up qualifying for Nats, and I didn't realise, someone had to let me know. And then at the point of Nats, I competed, I won, and qualified for Junior Worlds. And at that point, I'd fallen in love with lifting, so kind of decided that's kind of the path I want to go down. In non-exam season, usually have lectures, so I could be up by 7, 8 in order for my 9 a.m. I'm not a big eater in the morning, so I don't necessarily eat anything then. Hop off to lectures, usually until 12, 1-ish, make some food, and then head off to gym. Do everything I need to do, record, come back, chill out for a bit, maybe do some work in the evening. Work in the mornings will be university stuff. In the evenings, it'll be replying to clients on coaching, loading up all the content I want, doing any deliverables I have for any of my sponsorships, anything like that, really.
So you said you've got an exam on the 17th, right?
Yeah.
Which day do you compete?
14th.
On the 14th. So you literally compete and then
fly back the next day. And then back to revision. Obviously, you got to be on top of your time management quite a bit in order to not be cooked, basically. But it's not bad. Once you get a routine, it's quite manageable.
Do you have anything you want to bring to the call? Things you want to tell them about your plans and your goals and things like that?
Yeah. So he actually has a really intensive questioning of everything. So he'll ask, obviously, your attempts, all of that. But then he'll ask what are your main goals of the competition that you want. So I'll be to him. For Euros, I was I want the deadlift world record and obviously to win. So he just knows going into it what are my priorities. So for this one, obviously I'll probably say on the call, but priority will obviously be to win, qualify for Sheffields, and obviously I know deadlift I won't have as much say just because I'll probably end up in a position where I'm pulling for the win.
I hated that day for passion. Is there anyone you're excited to meet in the world?
Me and Jesus chat quite a bit. I saw him at Sheffields, but we had to rush off and he was getting tested, so we didn't get a chance to talk. So probably Jesus.
Yeah. So
it'll be good to see Jurens versus Ade versus Joe. I know Regan already because he's from juniors, so we'll catch up. It'll be good to see the other 120s as well. Just kind of get along. Me and Devin kind of go back and forth a little bit, which will be nice. Trying to think. I always say his name on Kassam Sand. It'll be cool. I think it'll be cool to meet him and Chell and Perk. So I think it'll just be cool to meet everyone, kind of be in that space and just amongst the best of the best, really, isn't it?
Do you feel like you identify now as I'm one of the best, these are my people, and I don't look up to them, they're my competitors instead, or how do you view?
Nah, not really, because I don't know, I just feel they're actually, you know what I mean? When you think open, that's what I think of, those guys. I don't know, it still feels a bit crazy that I'm there, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's such a weird one. In my class, I'll be yeah, these are my actual competitors, but all other classes is still quite surreal to see them, if that makes sense. I don't know, to be like undisputed GOAT, I'd have to have like a 4 or 5 year run of winning, I think.
Do you see yourself doing that? Is that the goal?
Yeah, that's the goal. I think I can do that. But I don't think it'll be like back in the day, like Ross dominated, there wasn't anyone. I think every year would be a different competition. It's gonna be hard but fun. I feel like that's where the fun comes from really, is like just facing like good competitors.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, Prison Break, and The Office, probably like my 3 favourite TV shows. Couple of pictures of friends from prom and just secondary school. Me and James up top, that's our first nationals. Oh yeah, me and Nathaniel, yeah, that was, what event was that? I think it was his birthday, that one actually, yeah. And then 2 to the left is me and Josh, first nationals. This is called Digital Systems. This is probably my hardest exam, which is why I'm happiest first, because I can devote the most time to it.
Yeah.
Circuit boards work, sequential logic. There's loads that goes into it. It's not the easiest one, but thankfully one of my friends did it last year, and he's kind of given me tips on what he thinks is best to like focus my time on.
Welcome to the British Open Classic Championship. We have a fantastic session for you here today with the 120s A groups.
Fresh out of the sub-juniors, in fact, 19 years old, junior world champion Nonso Chinye.
He's such an impressive young athlete.
Three white lights, a good lift, and a new junior British record. And we have 1 spot remaining, 350 kilos for Tony. There it is, as expected, looks strong. It's a good lift.
But also a really measured performance.
205 for Nonso here, 10 kilo jump. And we have our last bench press, a 10, and of course it's no other than Tony Cliff, going for a British Open record and an M1 record for the 247.5. Wow.
He's so strong.
A 9 for 9 healthy Tony Cliff is a hard horse to chase. And here he comes to try and do that 355 kilos for Tony Cliff, the last pull of the day, to put him on a 952.5 total.
There he is, only 2.5 kilos under his own British total record. Now I think only Nonso can chase him now. Nonso is going for all the medals here.
Everybody is watching Nonso Chinye, superstar, 402.5, his last pull, an attempt to pull ahead of Tony Cliff, to become British champion at 19.
It's not going. Tony Cliff lives to fight another day.
Losing was definitely like a moment to remember. But looking back on it in like hindsight, I think I did not needed it, but I think there was more positives that came out of it than I thought. Obviously, it was the first time I'd competed in the Open. I think not necessarily cockiness, but there was this like everyone's talking about you that kind of thing. So I think I was just a little bit too overconfident going into it, and it kind of just like showed me and reminded me you could be the stronger man, but on the day if you're not on, it won't go your way. So not getting the invite straight away like definitely hurt. It was kind of like a punch in the gut. I was like, I've kind of fumbled my opportunity and I'm gonna have to wait till next year and all this stuff. And then to get the invite after hearing Tony was dropping out, it was like, okay, I've been given a second chance. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have been as riled up as if I won straight away. So now I know like the opportunity, like it's not always going to be there. So capitalize on it, kind of show everyone what you're capable of. And I think at Euros, I kind of went there and executed what I wanted to. So going into the World Championships, same thing. Go there, do what needs to be done. I had a really big issue in all competitions leading up to that point. I had cramping, really bad cramping. I used to start cramping after my second or third squat, kind of try and fight it through bench, and then on deads. Usually it would be fine, but sometimes my hands and things would seize up. So on that third deadlift, like in the background before I came out, everything was seizing up. I was just trying not to seize up as I deadlifted, and as I started pulling, obviously I'm straining, everything kind of just went, and it just wasn't good enough. So I think it was more like the external side of things, and I definitely feel like that highlighted for me how important externals are for competition. I think it was a month or so later, got an email from Matt, and it was like, oh, you've been invited to the European and World Championships. And then it was like, no matter how you do at the European, you're still going to World Championships.
Nonso, tell me about your goals for the World Championships.
Main goals are to win, qualify for Sheffield. That's number one priority. Besides that, just putting up a total over the total world record. That's kind of stood for a long time. But the man who executes better and the stronger man will win on the day. And I feel like I can beat and do both those things. I think whatever I need to win, I'll be able to put up. I've heard that Etienne is like a bit of a hit or miss lifter. So you never really know. But roughly, I think he actually has potential to go like 980-ish as well. Obviously, he deadlifts a lot. I think that will be like a big weapon he uses. The other two, I think he'll just coast by. I think if he goes 6 for 6 and then we get to deadlifts, it could be like a real tough battle between me and him. I'll definitely be watching on his deadlift, maybe look to like chip openers and things like that.
Yeah. What, do you think you'll be like paying attention to the scores, or are you kind of going to leave that to Matt?
I kind of leave that to Matt. But on deads, this is more so just as an enjoyer of the sport. I just like watching people deadlift. So I always tend to just not even watch the numbers, but actually physically watch them deadlift. So I think Mo is like, in terms of the scariest, probably Mo, just because you never know with him what you can get. I think he has the potential to just come out and have a phenomenal day and just kind of take the win.
What would it mean to you to win?
I think it'd mean a lot. One of the messages I tend to push is like, age doesn't matter in terms of being a world champion. And I kind of want to show to my younger audience that you can be on those like bigger stages, and it's not necessarily like a time thing. It's just about consistency, trying your hardest and like doing what you can. So I definitely do think there's like a bigger message at play with winning. And I definitely do feel like I have the potential to win. So just executing really. I'm filming with White Light Media.
Bloody hell, it's been ages.
It's been ages, bro.
Where are you?
We're at Nonso's house.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
He ain't even been here.
Has he just got up then? Or is he faking it?
What do you mean?
I've been productive today.
You didn't normally wake up at about 3 o'clock.
No, not 3 o'clock.
Yes, you would.
Not 3
You're a
o'clock.
complete liar.
3 o'clock's crazy.
How are you guys feeling, Nonso?
Good.
How's body weight and everything treating you?
I was taking creatine 10 grams, so I was holding a bit more water weight, but I fizzled that out a bit. So I think I was like 121 point something this morning.
Oh wow, that's perfect. James, credit to you, man. You've cooked up another great recipe for him, right? And he's healthy and he's strong, and he's been able to build upon the performance that he put together at Euros. Can I share my screen with you guys like we did last time?
Yeah, of course.
I've got 2 plans here. This one right here is the exact plan that we used for Euros. I just changed the information, and of course I sent that over to you. And then James, this is the one right here that you sent back to me. Okay, so that is the number 1 objective, is to win.
Yep.
Right? Okay. The heaviest lifts that I got my eyes on that we put into the monitoring system, you did a 350 for a single at an 8, right?
Yeah.
You did a 212 at a single at a 9 that tied your comp PB.
Yep.
And then of course you did the 405 for a single at a 7.
Yep.
So
He's been generous on his RPEs there.
On which ones?
Squat and bench. You're bench with a straight 10. Don't do that.
What do you mean?
Watch it back. You can
Let's watch it.
Okay, so there's the 350 squat. So just a little sticky in the middle. The bench, I agree with James, that's a 10. So according to this sheet here, you guys were thinking that an absolute top end are projecting 360, right?
Yeah. 357, 360 would be the sweet spot for me.
Okay, perfect. And Nonso, you're on board with that as well, I presume? That seems to be, right, that's literally, all you guys did was tick up the numbers from Euros 5 kilos.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's discuss this out for a second before we make any changes in the card. Just doing some scouting and looking at some things, guys.
Etienne as well, you have to bear in mind where he's opening, so...
Exactly. So I think right now, from what I've seen, from what I've understood, from what I hear from some of the other coaches, I think Etienne is probably a bigger threat than Dev, to be honest with you. So I just think right now, looking at things, I would imagine that Etienne is a little bit bigger of a threat than Dev. when I was looking at what Etienne did last year, because I was coaching Bob.
He went incredibly aggressive, didn't he, with that second, then missed it.
Yeah, so if we're looking here, he opened on 370, and then he went to 396 and missed it on a technicality, and then he came back and got it. So I think for him, that big jump, it shocked his nervous system, and then the third one, his nervous system and body kind of got acclimated. We need to determine our numbers, and our plan is our plan. And I don't think that at the meet, we need to get sticker shock if for some reason he's opening heavier than Nonso, because I think Nonso has a higher top end, right? Let him do his things, and we're going to catch him, Nonso.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. You just have to, I think, I have faith in you to execute, and I think you just have to have some faith in me to play the game behind the scenes. Yeah. We are going to put you in position for that big third one when it matters the most, right?
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to say was you two have been absolutely awesome. I have the utmost respect for the two of you, and I wanted you to hear it from me face to face. You'll probably hear it again in Germany. But you two have been, Nonso and James, if I could clone the two of you and fill out my team with guys like you, I would do that. And I'm not just saying that, right? I mean it, and that's why I wanted you to hear that from me. You guys have been fantastic. You've been professional. You've been on time. You've been on point. You've been responsive. Everything I've asked you to do, every hoop that I've asked you to jump through, you've jumped through in a timely fashion, and you've been communicative throughout the entire process. And you guys are so far mature and wise beyond your years, and I mean that as a compliment. Nonso, people refer to you as a kid a lot of times, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? You're a young man, and all of these attributes that you guys display are going to carry you very, very far in life. So I know that sounds weird, and I'm not trying to be like your granddad or whatever, but I'm just telling you guys both. It's awesome to see, right? And
Thank you, Matt.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for your time.
No problem.
Let's go make some history.
Cool.
All right.
See you later, man.
All right, cheers. Bye-bye.
I've got a top double or triple on bench at 180. And then deads I've got 330 for free.
You were saying on the call that you do like 3 deadlift warm-ups before your top set.
So like when I pulled 405, I did 270, 365, 405.
You literally didn't do anything before, like no barbell, no 70, 120, straight to 370.
Yeah, it's 270. So like, yeah, it's cold.
Had you squatted before then, or?
Oh yeah. So I've done SPD.
Okay.
So best I've done 350 no warm up on deads before. Yeah, but that was more so just to see if I could, and I did, so it was all right.
I imagine it would be a different story if you hadn't squatted, right? Because the squats warm you up quite a lot.
Oh no, I've done like 350 on a just deadlift day.
You just walk up and do 350.
Yeah, it just felt good. I've got ascending triples today, so I'll do 290, 310, 330.
So your first set is your first warm-up is your first set?
First set, yeah. It's efficient.
And welcome back to the IPF World Championships 2025.
Maybe one of the tightest fights of the week, the 120 kilo men. I could not tell you how this is going to pan out.
1 through 5, just a handful of kilos apart.
Rising star from Great Britain, Nonso Chinye, 20 years old.
#1 nomination.
We have Etienne El Chayer of Lebanon.
Junior star, moved into the Open last year. Absolutely massive deadlift. Definitely a podium threat. What color might that medal be?
Etienne El Chayer from Lebanon taking a 15 kilo jump to 340, just 5 kilos below his personal best.
Etienne also has a monster deadlift. You got to think the plan isn't to overly drain too much energy here. That's a good working second attempt for him.
Free white lights, a good lift. 345 kilos for Nonso Chinye from Great Britain. His opener was extremely easy. Big 25 kilo jump here. A little bit more work, but you'd expect 25 kilos to do that to you.
Still smooth enough for a second attempt.
We move into the third and final round now.
Wow, yeah.
Free white lights, a good lift. Younger generation coming through, fighting. And that is how you fight through a third attempt.
Yeah, Mo is heating up on the platform now.
Etienne El Chayer from Lebanon, taking 350 kilos, looking for a 5 kilo personal best.
340 look comfortable. Oh, catch. That was unexpected.
Nonso Chinye, 355 kilos, a 10 kilo jump.
I'm not sure about this.
And I've got to say, Ryan, I think they took the bar too early. Let's have a look here. The bar didn't dip, and the spotter at the back, which, you know, they've had long weeks, and it's not...
Let him fight. Let him fight. Oh, they're...
Oh, yeah, they've chosen not to take that final squat. They were given, I think, the opportunity to, but I think the right decision in conserving the energy, Ryan. He has a world record pull in him. Is it worth saving it for that? Nonso Chinye, Great Britain, jumps to 217.5 kilos, a 7.5 kilo jump. 210 was pretty comfortable for him.
Now Great Britain's in a situation they need kilos. They don't want to overreach 5 kilo personal best.
Really nice third, still didn't empty the tank. And a good lift, 3 white lights, new personal best. And we said they're going to want to get as close to that top end without running his energy down that he can. I think they did a good job of that. Any single one of those lifters could walk away world champion today. 355 kilos for Etienne El Chayer from Lebanon. Ryan.
Something happened there at the top.
Just seemed to have a little bit of a wobble, and now begs a big question. And opening last is the world record holder Nonso Chinye from Great Britain. 360 kilos, and he'll put on the bar what he needs to win. Wow.
Total, in contrast, totally smooth, easy.
And we can see here, heading into seconds, everybody bar El Chayer on the board with their total, which is worrying. McDonald and Chinye currently tied. 22.5 kilo jump for Joseph McDonald. And this takes him into first overall. Wow. He is a threat. No one saw him coming. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Now this is getting close to Devin's top end. 30 kilo jump, he's only pulled 365 previously, and this is his second attempt.
Hit in 370s in training, but like you said, 365 as your best in competition. Either way, you're getting closer to that top end.
Well, if training's going well. Wow.
Looks like it has, and the game is on.
And you know what? Team USA rarely makes bad calls
Mo Suleiman, we have 362.5 kilos in the bar, and this will pull him onto the podium for the time being.
When Mo moved up to the 120s, the question was, how quickly can he regain the placement he was used to in the 105s? If he can end up on the podium in the 120s as stacked as this, that's speaking a lot.
Slow down a little bit, but managed to smoothly move that up, and it is a good lift. He has to stay in the game with his 380 kilos. He's gone up 25 kilos. Etienne El Shayer from Lebanon to stay in the fight for the world title.
Was his back okay? Is he still 100%?
Yes, and he stays in the race, or he misses it and he risks not posting a total, and the risk seems worth it. He is back in the race, 3 white lights.
Just like that. It puts a little bit of pressure on Nonso.
Looking to move back into that pole position from 5th. This is a huge pull for Nonso, but not as big as he's done before. At Euros, he pulled the world record of 400 kilos. Now for his second attempt to pull back into 1st overall. 390 kilos. This is a 30 kilo jump from his opener.
Oh, there's a lot more there too, Amelia.
Do you ever think you'd see a 20-year-old move 390 like that on a second attempt? And a quick look at the results as they stand. Nonso Chinye currently on body weight ahead of El Shayer. Williams 2 kilos behind, has the chip from bench, but a lot can happen with these final jumps with all the top 5 pushing each other. And we move through to that final round. Devin Williams, he has done everything he can to put himself in pole position. This will take him into gold for the time being.
Devin Williams might be winning the 120 title right now.
And it's moving, but can he lock it out? No. And Ryan, that has put out the race. Mo expecting to try and secure the bronze, but this for the meantime will pull him into gold overall. Of course,
can you imagine he ends up the world champion because everyone else misses? This is real, ladies and gentlemen.
And looking good. Is that locked out?
Oh, it's got to be close.
And 2-1, the coach goes to the jury, gets called for that lockout, and unfortunately Mo is out of the race. All the next 3 are shooting for the gold. This is for Joseph McDonald from 4th onto the podium, past bronze, past silver, into gold for the time being.
Oh! No, that won't pass now.
Oh, and it's so close. He's still happy, and so he should be. We have 2 attempts left, and one of these gentlemen will be the world champion. Etienne El Shayer of Lebanon taking a 10-kilo jump to move him ahead of Nonso Chinye into pole position for the world title. Everybody is on their feet.
At worst, he's got silver, and he might be taking gold.
Oh, and he's getting it. He manages to.
And Etienne fires back at Team Great Britain.
3 white lights. He moves into pole position, and that just means one person could potentially take that away.
Nonso, under heavy pressure now, has to hit this.
At his first Open World Championships at 20 years old, Great Britain's Nonso Chinye, a phenomenon in the sport, 400 kilos for the world title. Does he rise to the challenge or buckle under the pressure?
Nonso! Struggling for that lockout. Oh my goodness! And it's just not meant to be. Wow. His fingers are cramping and he can't uncramp them. It's got to be said, Lebanon held on to that placeholder until the last minute, picked the exact right number. Some people might have said it's not pushing Nonso enough. However, Nonso, hands cramping, fingers cramped up. Lebanon with the 120 world champion.
In silver, Nonso Chinye with 952.5, just 2 kilos ahead. And with that final call, your new world champion with 962.5, Etienne El Shair of Lebanon.
Guys,
How are you?
yeah, not too bad.
Mate, it's good to see you not in a sling.
Nah, yeah, no.
That's progress.
Progressionary. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, which is a win.
Do you think it was just a crown?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely felt like something went, but I have like most range of motion, so thankfully nothing like too bad. I'll get it checked out when I fly back. I was cramping virtually the whole day, which is frustrating as it is, but when I went to deadlift, literally as I braced and pulled, it felt like my right shoulder just like came out, if that makes sense, like forward.
Okay.
But I didn't want to let go, so I was like going through it, and then as I got to the top, like the shoulder was in pain, and then the chest and fingers started cramping. It was like everything just seized up, and I just couldn't move. The tears came actually not because I lost, just how much pain I was in.
Yes.
And then obviously once we got out, settled down a bit, then it was just like frustrating.
Obviously, like, you know, you're in the sling and everything, and you seem upset. And then, what did you do with like James and the team?
We all came back, and then we kind of just sat down, ate. They all kind of uplifted me. It was definitely more of a positive vibe after. Just like, obviously, Jerens was kind of talking through. Obviously, he's been around 10 years. He's lost like 5, 6, 7, 8 championships, and he's like, as part of the process, makes for a better storyline. And he's like, obviously, it's good just to get the open experience. And he was like, obviously, you still come second in the world at 20, so that's like a positive to walk away with.
Big Dev getting in the back.
We got Ryan and we got Etienne coming.
Yeah.
I guess when you come in third, you got to go in the back.
Man, the last few days have been freaking beautiful, huh?
Today might be pretty cool too. Yeah. Might be more of a one-man show, but
Yeah.
I think Jesus is pretty confident.
Everything seemed up. Yeah, it was bad.
It's gonna be snug, yeah.
It's gonna be just tighter and tighter every day. So, it's all good to like hold it with you. We can extend these bad boys so it's taller. But legit, if you guys put your headphones on for a sec here, you hear the difference right now when I'm talking.
Oh yeah.
You hear the difference? Look, pay attention to how close this is to my mouth. This is what you guys got to do.
Cool. Mic check.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Hello.
That's it. Very good. It's yeah.
Ryan with the intro clip in 3, 2, 1.
Fellas, how you guys feeling this morning?
Great.
You guys ready to do it again today?
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. I'm gonna need a full year to recover. What a freaking battle! Holy smokes! Didn't have that in my bingo card. The back and forth you guys had, absolutely phenomenal. Nonso, how's your body right now?
It's rough. I'm just very sore.
Gentlemen, you put on a great battle. I won't take any more of your time, but thank you for showing up. I know it's not easy showing up with no sleep, still running on caffeine from the day before and adrenaline, but phenomenal showing, and I do hope you guys have an opportunity to run this back because you guys pushed each other to the absolute limit, showed heart, showed grit, and a freaking phenomenal seesaw back and forth. Couldn't have asked for anything more. So congratulations to all you guys. Good luck in the future, and until next time. 6-pack Lapidat. 6 up. And we are out.
Lovely, guys. Thank you.
It is hot here, right? Etienne, congratulations again, sir.
Congratulations to you guys, really. You guys pushed me to the end.
Looking forward to seeing the custom Lebanon single that Chef.
Yeah, let's hope so.
It's gonna be the first of its kind.
It will be.
How was that, like, doing the podcast with those guys just after competing with them?
It was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was like, it was going to hurt to like talk about it, but I'm definitely feeling more positive than I thought I would be.
Plus, yeah, the requests. 97 story replies.
This will be good to go through. It'll kind of uplift me, make me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some positives to take away for sure, but it's been a great experience overall, really.
Yeah. Next one big, next one better as well.
100%.